Please let
Can we
me
move
go.
this along?
What's it
I've
gonna
got
be,
places to
Jake?
Hello everybody. The purpose of this video is to show you how to clear out the last room of the Sagus Ironworks, the blast room, without getting any kills. Now, for the earlier parts of this Ironworks area, you can use the usual companion glitch where, you know,
Those your guys?
you tell them to leave and they go in and clear out any nearby enemies and that kind of thing. But for this last room, bringing in the companion doesn't quite work, since you have this cutscene ahead of time and then they all attack you, and you can't really get away and everything. So, thankfully, through a little bit of experimentation, I came up with a way of getting around that. Now, we'll see here what normally happens when you go through the dialogue. Basically, to spoil it a little bit, no matter what option you pick, you get in a fight with the raiders. And, yeah, thankfully we'll avoid that.
It's him or you. Oh God, what do I do? What do I do?
What about your family? Is this what Abraham would want you to do?
Go.
I thought he hated me. Did he send you here to find me?
No, he just wants the sword back.
Well, I guess that's it then. No going back now. There, I did what you asked. God, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Good. Now, kill the stranger.
Uh-oh. As they say, rest in pepperoni.
Help! If he tries to leave, kill him. You must be pretty strong.
Alright, you can see here the first part of the way around this is you actually go to the left or right to get out of the dialogue screen. You grab generally that box, there's several of them floating around. And basically, oh right, don't forget to empty the settler in the lava there. But basically, you're going to gently push all the raiders in the room into the lava. Sometimes this is assisted with boxes, with crouching, that kind of thing. Sometimes it doesn't go according to plan, so you know, there's options to make it more cathartic.
Well, at least someone here had the balls. Unfortunately, it wasn't your kid.
Boy, these guys are mean.
Stranger. Kill him. The hell?
As you can see, this is a little bit of a slow process at times. These raiders need quite a bit of encouragement to go to where you need them to. There are two best places to gently guide them into the lava. The corner here, and another edge, as I'll show you later on. And you just gently push them in with a box. But there are numerous things to look out for, like that. Poof! Gone. And they will teleport to a nearby spot, usually. Here's the second spot, where you can gently guide them into catching on fire. And there you go, he kind of just sits there until, of course, the same thing will happen. And of course, that's a result of them trying to walk around, but not having any pathfinding. And, unfortunately, he teleported far away, so I had to reload. But, it kind of goes on like that for a while, basically. And, yeah. I highly encourage you to save throughout doing this, since sometimes it's rather uncooperative. Oh, yep, see, sometimes he appears down there, that kind of thing. That'll happen a lot. And, but there are some rather interesting physics quirks that happen throughout this process, as you'll see. And there we go, the first person is down. Thankfully, his body is close enough we can still loot it. And, alright, on to the next one.
Hey there.
As you'll see in a moment here, there's kind of an odd glitch when you save and reload when a person, an enemy, or yourself is on fire. It seems that the fire damage increases quite drastically when you reload, as you see. See, that took about no time at all, and that appears to also work on the main boss guy, what's his face, in the power armor as well, as we'll see later on. Now, this guy up here is a little bit frustrating, because as you'll see, when he hops down, he has a tendency to run away. So that's why I encourage you to save, you know, approximately where I just did. It'll make it a little bit easier for yourself. You can see I keep hitting the Alt button, which is run in Skyrim, and which I've been playing a lot recently, so... Now you're going to see here another common issue, is you gotta be careful when you push them into the lava, because it is quite easy for them to be just a little bit too far away. As you can see here, I can't actually reach his corpse in any way, so yeah. I have to say, I think this enemy is distinctly the hardest. So, thankfully, the head boss is somewhat ironically the easiest one to deal with. It's just slightly time consuming. Because, since he's trapped in this dialogue option, he doesn't actually move or react in any way, shape, or form to what you do. So you just have to gently push him with the box all the way down the slope. It takes a little bit of time, but yeah, you'll see. You might be thinking, why don't I just push him straight off the ledge there? Except, as you can kind of see what the box is doing, there's an invisible wall. It prevents you from doing anything of the sort. Sure would have made my life easier. that took entirely too long. I would highly encourage you to save before you go any farther, just in case something goes wrong. And you'll see in just a minute here some of the things that can, in fact, go wrong at this next part. Generally, my goal for the conversation was to have it finish and then him basically fall over and die. As you'll see in a minute here, that doesn't always go according to plan.
It was easy.
Most of them were never gonna be worth forging in the first place. See, Jake? Here's someone who might actually be worth my time. Unlike you.
They're gonna kill me.
But I brought everything you asked for.
Stealing things from your family farm doesn't prove your strength, boy. Though this wonderful sword you brought does put me in the mood to give you one last chance to prove your worth. What do you say? Kill that prisoner and prove that you aren't completely useless.
You said we'd be raiding outside the Commonwealth. These people aren't even a threat to us.
Prove to me that you can kill!
I do have to say, I'm pretty impressed by this bandit's
what do I do?
dedication
What do I do?
to standing there and having an entire conversation while his face is on fire.
What about your family?
Let me go.
Is this
What's it
what
gonna be,
Abraham would
Jake?
want you to do?
I thought he hated me. Did he send you here to find me?
What happened between you two?
I don't know. I can't ever manage to live up to his expectations.
You don't need them. They make you weak.
Did he really send you here to find me?
Yes, he's stubborn, but I think he wanted me to bring you back.
You're right. I don't want to join the Forge. I just want to go home.
Last chance, Jake. If you don't kill the prisoner before I count to 3,
Unfortunately, in this case,
it's over.
I finished the conversation slightly too quickly.
3!
Oh no!
As you can see, he still had basically half his health left. It's okay. I have a big hammer, and it doesn't really compare to his laser gun.
Though this wonderful sword
Of course, the
brought
opposite
does
is also
put
the
me in
problem.
mood.
Sometimes you take a little bit too long in the conversation. In this case, I missed out on the skill check and the dialogue and all that stuff.
Sorry. Let me get you out of here.
Before I count to 3, well, it's over.
So I'll be showing here that that save and reload glitch also works on this boss.
3! Help!
You could see for a second there that he had about half his health. So normally he'd have it for like, what, 30 seconds or something like that. But we'll see here when reload, he basically falls over and dies immediately.
Oh God, what do I do? What do I do?
What about your family? Is this what Abraham would want you to do?
Please let me go.
I thought he
Gonna
hated
be,
me.
Jake.
Did he send you here to find me?
After some testing, I found it was waiting
happened
approximately 5 seconds with the
I
boss
don't
being on
know.
fire
I can't
before
ever
starting the
manage to live up to his
conversation
expectations.
was
You
the right
don't
amount of
need
time to
them.
finish it,
They make
although
you
that's
weak.
going to vary a
He
little
really
bit
send you
depending
here
on
to
which
find me?
dialogue options you choose.
Yes, he's stubborn, but I think he wanted me to bring you back.
You're right. I don't want to join the Forge. I just want to go home.
Last chance, Jake. If you don't kill the prisoner before I count to 3, well,
When you can anticipate enemies dying, you can do some fun things with the physics engine. Like that. I would highly encourage you to experiment a little. Just like before with the other raider enemy, it's quite easy to make his corpse end up out of reach, so, you know, keep that in mind.
Wait, I'm sorry. I messed up.
Also an interesting quirk is, despite being on fire, his armor is actually completely
lucky I have a
intact.
soft
None of
spot
the
for
armor
dumb
pieces are
animals.
damaged in any way.
Yeah, I messed up pretty bad. I'm sorry.
Look, I should probably try to go home and make amends. I know I've got no right to ask, but I bet if you're there to explain, things with my dad would go easier. I bet if you bring my great-granddad's sword, he'll make it worth your while. He always tries to deal fair with people. I'll wait for you by the overpass near the farm.
Bye.
Thanks a lot.
Well, there you have it, folks. This room is now cleared out. Feel free to go gather the treasure
Bingo.
chests and the other random crap in this bobblehead and move on with your life. For me, I'm going to take a nice hot bath. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and favorite.